Good morning. We're looking out toward I-94, the interchange with University this morning, and we've got some quiet conditions to start off for some areas, but so quiet, in fact, that fog has started to form. And then for the rest of us, so we are dealing with still some mist and drizzle and rain that's impacting us this morning, especially Fargo and points north from there. And we've got that low just circling overhead, continuing to bring in this instability in the valley. So still unsettled is the bottom line here. Grand Forks kind of right in the middle of it and stretching down toward Thompson and back over into parts of southwestern Polk County. That's where we're seeing some of the heavier rain falling right now. The farther south you head on I-29, the more it eases up a bit, but you're still running into that mist and fog, so you're still using the windshield wipers. And Fargo's still getting some sprinkles at this point in time. Back into Norman County and into parts of Becker County, still seeing that rain too, and more of it over into eastern North Dakota as well. And there are other spots near the Canadian border too. But this system, you could see a well-defined circulation here. So we've got these bands swirling around it, and that means that we've got that low basically sitting right over us right now. Gradually that's going to work eastward, but it will still have its influence over us today. So it's going to take some time. But since it's moving west to east, that means our western viewing area will see this clearing line first, and then gradually we'll start to see some clearing through the day, through the rest of the valley. So here's a look at our wind speeds. We are into the teens and 20s, a gust to 22 in the Cooperstown area. Visibility is looking pretty good. We're seeing visibility that's on the lower end of things. For much of the valley, we're at least seeing some drop in visibility. And in Fossum, we're at 1.25 miles right now. Grand Forks, it's looking good. We're at 10 miles there at the moment at the airport. Down in Oaks, we're at 3, and up in Cando, we're at 3. So this is throughout the valley. We're seeing some areas where that visibility really is down. Our temperatures are into the upper 40s to some low 50s. It's 50 in Fargo. And a look at your hour-by-hour planner. Expect some areas of rain to continue today. Now, it's going to be scattered to isolated. It should be very light, but enough still to be bothersome, where you're going to need the windshield wipers. You're going to want that raincoat again this morning as well. And there's still some wind too. We're going to see those winds continuing to gust into the 20s, even some 30s this morning. So heading into the rest of the morning hours, you could see those showers hanging around, especially in the northern valley, but southern valley could see it too. By the time we get into noon, still stuck under the clouds of Minnesota. Over into eastern North Dakota, you could see that we've got some breaks in the clouds developing. And continuing into the afternoon, that clearing happens for us in eastern North Dakota. So all of us having a gray sky kind of morning this morning, but afternoon hours, we get that sun west. Still dealing with the clouds in the east by 4 o'clock. That means temperatures there staying cooler. We'll be in the 50s, some low 60s in eastern North Dakota. Now heading into tonight, we break up those clouds a little bit more. We get more opportunities for a little bit of sunshine before it sets. And then overnight, we really do clear out. That does allow our temperatures to drop. We'll end up into the low 40s in some areas, maybe a couple of pockets into the upper 30s in northwest Minnesota, but overall starting off quietly. So we'll have that nice morning sunrise. We do have a quick, brief little disturbance moving through. And what that means for us is a return of some cloud cover for a few hours into the afternoon. And we can't rule out a spotty sprinkle, especially in the northern valley, as this continues to move through. But overall, it's a better day tomorrow. We'll be into the low 70s. This continues into Sunday. We improve things back into the mid 70s, and returning to summer next week, several days in a row that we're going to be enjoying some low 80-degree temperatures. And our next chance for organized precipitation looks to be on Wednesday, with a chance for some storms. So overall, looking so much better for the weekend and next week to start off. That I think that maybe we'll be able to quickly forget what we're dealing with right now. Block it out.
Say block it out. Exactly. That's a good use of words. Thank you, Lisa. If you need some decorating help, a new store promises to help. We'll check in live at Dash and White next.